How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and welcome to another Morris Costumes video. In today's video, I'll be taking a look at all the new props Morris Costumes have just revealed. Now, this is a continuation of my past few Morris Costumes videos. They've been releasing all their props in small little batches of videos dropped on their YouTube channel. So today, I'll just be talking about them all and just giving my thoughts and opinions on them, as I do in most of these talk videos that I just give prop discussion videos, basically. I'm really excited to take a look at all these with you guys today. There are a few good ones, a few not so great ones, but overall, most of them are pretty good in my opinion. I just think it's a bit bland this year. I don't really think there's anything that really sticks out as special, but none of the props are bad per se. They're just all pretty generic and boring. But anyways, without further ado, I say we finally take a look at all of the Morris Costumes props for Halloween 2021. So to get us started, I just wanted to get all the props that currently don't have any videos for them out of the way, so we could get to the real juicy stuff in this video. But starting us off is the Lunging Pumpkin Carver remake. Now, I don't really think this is a remake more than it is a redesign. I think the Lunging Pumpkin Carver was actually sold last year at Halloween City, or past 2 years, I forget which. But this is a redesign of the Lunging Pumpkin Carver. And I have to say, I do like this quite a bit. I mean, I don't think it's as good as the original, but I think it's more creepy looking. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact face mold as, what is it? The not floating ghost girl. I forget the name of the prop, but I've done a versus video with it before. I just lost the name there. But it's a Techie Toys prop. It's the one that lays down flat and rises up, and it looks like it's levitating off the bed. I forget what her name is, or it's like Possessed Girl or something like that. I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm pretty sure that's the same exact face mold. It literally looks the exact same. But I think this is a pretty solid redesign. Unfortunately, again, there's no video for it yet. But a lot of people are saying they really don't like this, but I think for a redesign, it's fine. I mean, it's nothing special, really, but I don't think it's bad, per se. I think I like the original better, though. There's just something about the little girl in the original one that's not really creepy, but more menacing than this one is. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the next one. Next up, we have this prop called Witchy Witch. I have to say, this one looks pretty interesting. I'm really excited to see what it does. I mean, just from this photo alone, you really can't tell what it will do. But I think this has the potential to be something pretty cool, especially with her holding the pumpkin. I'm really not that big of a fan of witch props, and this year we got a ton of them from Morris. I'm not really sure why they wanted to do so many witches this year. But I think this one is alright, in my opinion. I mean, it's nothing that special, but I do like how it's holding the pumpkin. And I guess we'll really just have to wait till we see the video of her for me to give my final opinion. But as of right now, I just think it's fine. Now, here we have the Jack Stalker prop. Standing at 7 feet tall, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. But as of right now, we only have this silhouette photo of this guy. Now, just from this photo alone, I could tell this prop is going to be freaking awesome. I'm pretty sure it did say $300, which could be an okay price. I don't think I would pay $300 for any prop, really. But I don't know. Just from this photo alone, this prop looks incredible. And if it really is, like, this, I'm pretty sure this could probably have the potential to be my favorite prop of all time. I mean, I know that's saying a lot, even though we only have this silhouette photo. But I don't know, if Morris Costumes is, like, teasing us with this and hiding it as, like, a little secret right now, I think this thing has the potential to be, like, really, really good. And I'm pretty sure they have a lot of faith in this prop, so that's why they're doing this little silhouette photo teaser or whatever. But you can definitely see how the hand is extending to hold out a pumpkin, and it's, like, hunched over like this. I don't know what it's going to be. If it's just going to be, like, a skeleton or whatever, I won't be interested. But if it's, like, a scarecrow, kind of, I think that would be really awesome. So I'm super excited to see what this turns out to be. And who knows, I may actually pick this one up, depending on how cool it is and what it is. I really hope it's not just, like, a skeleton holding out a pumpkin. I think that would still be cool, but really not that good of what it is. But right now, it looks like this towering creature, monster, whatever it is. I think it's going to be awesome, so I cannot wait to see this. This definitely probably interests everyone the most, and I think Morris Costumes really has something good here. That's why they're doing this little photo or whatever. But I'm really excited to see what this turns out to be. Now, starting up with the videos is Rosemary, the 2021 version. Now, yes, this is a remake or redesign of the original Rosemary prop made by Techie Toys, of course. Now, initially, there was a ton of hate for this prop. It just looks so weird. There's something off about it. I'm pretty sure it's just that, like, there's no bracket or whatever. There's no, like, shoulder piece in it, so it looks super skinny, which just looks awful in my opinion. But I think that could be easily fixed, or this could just be the prototype version and they didn't have that included. I'll throw up a picture of the original Rosemary now so you could compare for yourself. But you could definitely see that it's just off compared to the new one. And I don't know. It looks weird, but watching it over and over again, it's actually grown on me, and I think the design of it is better than the original, but I think the original is better just because of that one little difference, which could be easily fixed again, I said. I love how the eyes light up on this one, like when it makes like a sound, there's like a stinger or whatever, I think that's what they call it, and the eyes just light up. I think that is so cool. Also, the color theme here, the darker clothes, the more detail on the clothes, I think that looks better as well compared to the original. The original just had like a white dress with a few blood stains on it, I'm pretty sure, and I thought that was just really basic compared to what it could be. And I think this one here really outshines the original in so many ways, except for it just looking weird. Now, I hope that this is just the prototype and the actual one has this problem fixed, but I don't know since all the stock photos and stuff are showing it looking like this. But hopefully this will be fixed by the time of its release, and yeah.
It's autumn, and all living is doomed around me. Fall to my feet.
Now, Scorched Scarecrow, this is probably just one to quickly talk about since this, of course, has been sold for years now. But they did give him new phrases, and I just wanted to say I really like the new phrases compared to the original. The original sounded too much like a female, in my opinion. I don't know if this prop is supposed to be a female, but now it definitely doesn't sound like one. But overall, I do like the new phrases, and I do think they're better than the original.
I see the veil becomes thinner, your future becomes more clear and fraught with doom. There are many evils pulling you towards them.
Now we have the Soothsayer Witch. Remember, this prop also is able to sit down and stand. Unfortunately, they didn't show her sitting down in this video. It would have really been nice to see that. But anyways, let's just get into this prop. I have to say, I do think this is a pretty solid witch prop. I mean, the phrases, they're not reused for once, but I think it's a little basic. Maybe they were reused, I'm honestly not sure. But they sound new. I really like the digital eyes again. I mean, I feel like this is getting a little bit overdone. I feel like they should have done something a little bit different here, not just have the eyeball effect again. And I think they could have made something a little bit more unique here. But overall, for what it is, it's pretty good. I mean, I like the color scheme here, the brown color scheme, and not like a bright, happy witch. I think also the face mold looks pretty nice, too. I'm not a big fan of witch props, but I think this one is alright. I don't know how many people are really going to like this, but I think it's good for what it is. The Soothsayer Witch is pretty good in my opinion. Now we have the Lunging Witch remake. Not really a remake, more of an updated version, in my opinion at least. This is a brand new updated version of the Lunging Witch, now with digital eyes. Was this necessary? No, but is it still pretty cool? Yes. Now, of course, this is not the only one they updated. They had to update one more, which was the Lunging Reaper, which, I mean, it makes sense. Having both of them be updated really made sense, I guess, since you can't really do one without the other. So I'll just play a video of him now. As you could see, both prompts have been updated to have digital eyes. Again, I really didn't think this is necessary, but I mean, it is still cool to see these prompts get updated, and I mean, I don't think anyone really expected this to happen, so I think it's pretty cool. I like the digital eyes. I said it before. I think they're really cool. But just having the same eyeball animation on every single one kind of gets boring. I mean, you could have done something so cool here, like maybe put flames in his eyes, like a little video of flames in both of his eyes, like he's a Hell Reaper. I think that could be so cool. But they're playing it, I mean, they're not really playing it safe, but they just keep using the same eyeball animation over and over and over again, and it's kind of getting annoying. So I'm not really here at this part to talk about the props necessarily, just the updated version of them, since they are just returning props. They're literally the same exact things, just with digital eyes. I am kind of disappointed that they're just the eyeballs. I mean, they could have done something so cool with both of these, but unfortunately, they just had to give them the same exact eyes as all the other ones do. Maybe in the future they can make it where you could play your own video on the eyes. I think that'd be sick. I mean, I think everyone would really like that, since you could play your own cool video on there. But anyways, that's pretty much it for these two. Let's take a look at the final prop.
Welcome to the afterlife. Beware all ye who enter here.
Last, but certainly not least, is the 12-foot Reaper. Now, this is obviously not really a reskin, but more of a recreation of the 12-foot skeleton from last year that was sold at Home Depot. Now, I gotta say, I absolutely love this guy. By far the best thing out of their entire lineup this year. It is really cool looking. I love the animation now it has. I think it is awesome. I love the whole Reaper design. Even though it does have reused audio, I think it fits this prop quite well, and I mean, it hasn't been reused to death like a lot of the other audio tracks, so I think it's fine. It definitely fits him, so I'll let it slide this time, and I do like the audio here a lot too. It's definitely better than the god-awful audio the UK exclusive animated 12-foot skeleton had that was just revealed actually, but unfortunately got taken down since SVI or whatever distributor was selling that prop didn't want it to be revealed yet. But overall, I think this Reaper guy is awesome. I think he'll definitely be a huge seller this year, especially with all the hype around the 12-foot skeleton last year. This guy will probably be another great seller along with him. I do think this is better than the 12-foot skeleton from last year. I think it makes more sense since he is supposed to be like this giant Reaper demon, which makes sense for his big size, like he's like supernatural or whatever. But the 12-foot skeleton from last year was just like a giant skeleton, and I don't know what the skeleton belonged to, like some sort of mythical creature or giant or whatever. So it didn't really make sense to me to have a giant skeleton, but this guy definitely makes more sense to me. And overall, I absolutely love this guy, and again, I think he will be a great seller for this year, and I do think a lot of people will like him as well. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this guy, and of course, it's digital eyes again. I think they're fine. They're just the same as the 12-foot skeleton, so there really isn't much else to say about that. But I'm pretty sure that's really it. The green glow from his chest area looks cool as well. And yeah, that's really it now, for real this time. I'm sorry, I just said it like so many times. But anyways, that's it for this dude. So everyone, that's the end of Moore's Costumes 2021 Halloween lineup. Now, I do have to say, it is pretty lackluster this year. There really isn't anything that sticks out. I definitely think last year was better. Obviously, all those little tiny guys aren't that great, and I mean, the life sizes this year are just a few witches and an assortment of other stuff that really isn't that cool. So I think this year was pretty lackluster for them, unfortunately. I mean, we could have gotten some pretty cool stuff from them this year, but, you know, it is what it is. At least we didn't get many clowns this year, except for the little 3-foot guy and the new Techie Toys one, which I didn't talk about in this video, but I'm probably never going to talk about that because it's kind of crappy. But that's going to be pretty much it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching again. Let me know your favorite Moore's Costumes prop in the comments below. My favorites would probably have to be the Reaper and Cellar Dweller. I think they're the coolest so far. And remember, we still have that top secret Jack Stalker prop that's yet to be revealed. If he's really cool, he'll definitely get his own solo discussion video from me, so I cannot wait to see him. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, this is the Pixelated Pumpkin, signing out.